Too bad I don't have hands. Yeah, here I am. Yes, here I am. Yeah, I'm holding a camera. A lot of proud achievement. Yes. I thought this is system. Oh yeah. So what have you achieved? What do we have achieved so far? Wow, it's too white, cannot see from the camera. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, no, it's a white paper. Yeah, it's a white paper. Yeah, man. You just have to wait for the result. How about you, Liana? What do you think? What about you?
From the drawing,
Okay.
the drawing we are thinking about various kind of things we include word pictures now. So there are two ways of include word pictures. We first can include dialogue or second poem or what third form of pictures now. So for ourselves, starting we decided to put in a poem as a paper. So that's why something like each poem, each sentence will represent one picture for Mia. Although Mia pictures is considered one picture, but actually she divided it into five parts. Okay, so every single word will represent a picture on the top of it. Okay, so what the problem we are facing
Oh my god. Ah, the thing shake. Conversions of imagination towards a visual. That's the hard thing. Okay. Yeah, you feel excited. So what do you want to do for next week? Just discuss with Ta-da! Ta-da! Yes! So catchy! So we enjoy our holiday first while squeezing our brain. No, not really squeezing. It's relaxing. Our brain. We need him to at least appear twice. But can you please free yourself or maybe give us a schedule so we can meet you out for a tea break maybe? Because we need to conduct a meeting with you twice, at least twice among the whole sem. Maybe you just break in his house. Just joking. Okay, so next week we will rest our minds. Then after that we will conduct our meetings. Then we will discuss about the new themes for our new
things and new topics for the next I think similar from our book so definitely
Yeah, we still haven't talked about the spoken research.
how to combine pictures and words. This is one thing because we express words with pictures, but combining words and pictures is difficult. This is one thing that we are actually not because every time we start off we are able to people out there to start maximum visually
Yep, the whole. Thank you very much. Yay, thank you.
Okay, a very good morning to our Lax instructor, Mr. Woon. Okay, as you know, my name is Chu Kang Yin. I have to introduce. You have seen me in the 4 meetings video. Yes. Okay, now today for my individual videos, I'm going to talk about what I achieved for the groups. Okay, as you can see, my job is script writers. So as a script writer, there's 2 things I need to achieve. First thing, I have to think about the storylines and written down in as simple as I can. And the second thing is I have to think about either dialogues or maybe what we so-called words filling for pictures. Because for every pictures, there must be words or maybe not really words, we can put in dialogues or narrators. Words combined with pictures. So this is about scriptwriter. But beside me, Shikin also doing the jobs for narrator. So 2 of us will be thinking about the storylines and the dialogues, and we discuss about it during the meetings. Okay, so now from Mia's writing, from Mia's drawing, sketching, we can see. We can present it out our themes. The themes is about conserving and preserving natures or love the natures. So from pictures I briefly described. Starting is start from green trees with healthy trees with a lot of leaves and having sunshine. Then there comes a human. When human came, when they develop, the tree withers down. Sun doesn't seem healthy due to maybe greenhouse effect and the UV rays too much. And then human develops the land, and it chop off the tree, it burns the forest due to overburning or maybe nature's burning. So this is where the nature destroyed, and there it leaves 1 seed of hope, the last trees, and there is where humans regretted their actions, and then they use the seeds and they grow back into trees by nurturing it with full care. So this is what about the moral values we will bring. We have to love the nature. It's not that every time we are given a chance to regret our actions, and it will recover back to the original positions. In a comic strip, we can twist the plots. We can change the way how it draws. We can change the good ending. We can change the bad ending because it is our ideas, it's our imaginations. But in our realities, we cannot control things happen. Nature is so great that we humans can only do to preserve and conserve it, but we cannot control it. Because when it happens, it happens. And not every time we are given the chance to regret our actions. For example, when the natures are destroyed until a certain parts, deserts are expanding their areas, tsunamis are coming, earthquakes are coming, global warming, water level, sea level rises. That is where we cannot recover to original position by just regretting our action and doing back the things to conserve the natures. That's why before this thing happens, before what we so-call the end of the world happens, we have to preserve the natures because we are one of the natures. We cannot say nature is nature, me is me, I am this only individual. No, we are one of the nature. We gain our nutrition from nature, we gain our oxygen from nature. Even our body are made from nature. Yeah, interesting. So this also match the point of view of Islamic religions. Why do I say that? From what I learned from Titas, the Tamadun Islam and Tamadun Asyas, Islamic religions, they say the humans are the guardians of the natures. They are sent by gods to take care of these natures. They do not own natures, but they have the responsibility. They have given the responsibilities and to take care of this nature due to we are the highest order of creatures. That's why this is our job, to preserve the nature before the nature's end itself. And if the nature's end, we will die together with the nature since we are one of the natures. So this is where we play our parts. Although you might be thinking, I have gone too far, I've gone like, if we don't do this, we will have the end of the world. No. Yes, this might be the first step for us to approach, to awaken our humans, our human races to take care of the natures. Because since many people have written books in this society, how many people love to read books? How many people do have time to read books? Yeah, I know certain people do love to read books, but how much message can be conveyed by a book? So that's why we do comic strips, we draw simple stuff, just put in a simple poem, so people can understand, yes, we need to preserve natures. So this is how we do this Lax meeting. Okay, that's all from my individual videos. Thank you.
Hello and a very good morning to Mr. Woon. My name is Nur Ashikin and I'm from Group 173 for Lax. So for individual question, what I've done so far, for me, I don't think I have a personal contribution for this week, for week 3 and week 4, because I'm only joining the group activity for the group discussion. I think I'm only contributing for that. I don't think that I have a personal contribution because all the idea and the drawing, the sketching come from Mia and Kangin. So from I think even by Kangin, we brainstorming in the group discussion about what we should do, what storyline we should have, the sketching and many things we have discussed. So the result I think that my English, my confidence in talking English in public is increasing because week 1 and week 2 for individual video I've only talked about 2 minutes and something, but in week 3 I can achieve about 4 minutes and something until 5 minutes. This meeting actually made me feel comfortable and relaxed to speak in English, even though it's Manglish, Malay English, because I also grateful to be in this group because all the members are very supportive, especially Mia and Kangin, because Both of them always encourage us to use English in although we don't know how to pronounce it very well, but they always say that it's okay, this is where you learn how to speak in English, how to talk publicly, how to express your idea even though you are not as so fluent at English. So, because I see that my other friends which are having Lax Group, they're having some problem in their group, but for us I think we are very relaxed for week 3 and week 4 because week 1 and 2 maybe it's just the starting of the Lax, so maybe if there are any problems it can be considered, but my other group and my other friend is having problem until week 4. They even don't do the video for week 2 and week 3 and something problem which I think that which make me feel that I'm very grateful to be in this group because the members are giving their full effort and support with each other. There's a lot of problem for me in Lax because as usual this is our week 6 for kuliah lecture. So week 6 is mostly we having a test, quizzes, something in the class. So I have test today at 12 PM. However, I still managed to come to Lax. I still haven't finished my lecture note. However, for me, if there problem will always occur in our daily life. It's not about the problem, it's about how we overcome the problem. So, how I overcome this problem, I came to Lax meeting, we discussed like usual, doing this video, but at the same time, when the other group member are doing their individual video, I read my lecture notes, I'm still studying for my test, so there should be no problem. There's problem, but for ourselves, we need to find the solution in order to solve the problem. So for next week is a holiday, so yay for me. So maybe I go to holiday, go to back hometown and refresh my mind. So hopefully for week 5, I'll come up with a new idea. Since I'm a very passive person for week 3 and 4, so I hopefully after the holiday, I'll become an active person again in this group and help the other group in contributing ideas and many more for storyline maybe, and so that we can produce a good comic strip for week 6. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, good morning. This is the morning. My name is Samira Binti Abdul Hamid. I'm still the group leader for group 173. Yay for me, I think. So what have I done so far? So far I'm still the group's cartoonist. Cartoonist, because I'm the one who drew. And this week's comics came out, I don't know, I think it's pretty nice for me, but it's different from what I imagined. But they said it's fine and that it's good, so yay, I'm just gonna go with that. So far, again, my drawing skill hasn't improved much, I think. It's still the same, one is the one that I've done before. And for next meeting, for group discussion, because I'm the one who, I just decided that I'm gonna draw, so I didn't think about anything around, so I didn't contribute much except for drawing. So most of the time, the one who get ideas is KY and sometimes Shakeen, but of course, because it's a group discussion, we have to ask for others' opinions, of course, right? Then my English is still the same as always, terrible. My pronunciation sucks, and I'm still struggling to make sure that that my tongue didn't slip, and I didn't speak in a weird way. Yeah. What else have I done? done so far. For last week, I didn't edit the video. I didn't do the journal. I just came for group discussion, think about ideas, and then I drew the sketches and the storyboards for the comics to send this week. So last week my life is very relaxing because I didn't have to do any work much. But this week is gonna be relaxing too. I think the group discussion has been relaxing so far. Because for the third and the fourth discussion is kind of relaxing, different from the first two meetings we had. So the realization of the term Lax finally dawned upon me. Oh my god, such a language, and it feels relaxing to just meet with my group mates and discuss things. I don't know what will happen about the comic stuff. So far, for my group mates, Kewa is as usual. He's good at talking, and he has lots of ideas. And Shikin have been talking pretty slowly lately. Yeah, she's been talking better. She's been talking better in English. Betty I think she's fine with talking in English because she's a Sarawak, so it doesn't matter. For Yana, I still think she needs to be more open talking in English. She still has her hesitations, hopefully because she thinks that her English might suck, but it doesn't matter because mine sucks too. Farah is trying hard. Yeah, it's good. Her English has been good. There's still some grammatical error, but I wouldn't care about that because I have lots of errors in speaking in English. So that's beside the point for me. So far I've done comics, I've done the group discussion, and we're gonna discuss the new theme after 1 week holiday. I get a rest. I don't want to waste another 4 days or a week. But stressing about Lax anymore because this week the people helping me. Gracie is gonna help with editing the video. Farah is going to make the journal. So I'm just gonna have to color the drawings I've done and scan it, edit it a little, and then I'm just gonna send it. I hope I can send it earlier this week. Thank you very much. That's all from me. See you next time. Bye bye.
Hello, my name is Farahul Munirah binti Kasim. For the question given, for the individual question given for this week is what I have done so far. Okay, for the last week, my job is take a video and make a journal. But for this week, I just need to make a journal for our group discussion. The one that take the video for our group discussion for this week is Amira. Okay, actually for until now, I don't try to make the other thing like drawing, coloring, or make a dialogue for our comic strip because in my group we have someone that very talented in drawing. She is Amira and she is my leader of group. Okay, For me, I think all the drawing of storyboard that she have done so far is very good and nice. I very like when see her drawing because Amira, she have a very big imagination and not all people can do like that. Okay, for this week we discuss about what Amira need to draw for our comic strip and what dialogue that we need to put in our story. Okay, this week our story is simple about the natural, but it's very important because it's bring the big meaningful story for our life. In this activity, I think I still have no courage to speak louder in English, and I think I have many grammatical error when I want to speak with my group member. I speak my English is very bad. And when I want to speak with my group member, sometimes I don't remember a few words, and it make me stop for a while, and when I want to continue it, I feel nervous, and lastly I cannot think about the sentence that I want to say. Just when I want to speak, everything in my mind is just lost, just like that. Okay, but for me, I think I will make better for the next week and for future better than my previous week. And I really hope that my English will have improvement from week to week. Okay, for the other thing, like the day that we want to make a meeting and the job that I must to do, I think so far I have no problem about that, and everything is okay. I really like for the this activity because I learn many things, and I will try to make my English is better. I think that's all. Okay, goodbye.
Hello, good morning. My name is Gracie and I'm over here. So the question is, what have I done so far? Frankly, I've done nothing, but since my task is helping Mia in coloring the comics, and that day Mia had told me that she volunteered herself to draw and color the comics herself. So I'm grateful because Mia is helping me, because she told me that her schedule is not so packed, so she has free time in coloring the comics alone. And maybe she know that my drawing skill is not so good, because I've told that my drawing skill is like a primary school students drawing, so maybe worse than that. So maybe Mia scared, Mia worried, because maybe Mia worried that her drawing will be worse because of my color. So I think I've taken the challenge to compile the video and send it to Edmodo. So I think this week I will do such a good and tough plus challenging job. Because all of them are like mumbling about the task, about the compiling the video, which takes a long time to do, and which take a long time to done it. And about my contribution towards my team, I think that I've contributed in giving the idea for the activity, for the meeting, and for the comics itself, and I give such a good and helpful comments on what Mia had drawn before. So that's my contribution to my team. And the most important thing is when I contribute my time and energy to attend this meeting, because our meeting is at 8 o'clock early in the morning at DKAP, and I have to, and since I have the problem in wake up early in the morning and attend such a meeting is quite tough and hard for me, and I have to set my alarm at 5 o'clock, and every 15 interval time, and even I do so, I still wake up not according to the alarm. So today I wake up at 7 o'clock and the meeting is at 8 o'clock, and I'm so proud of myself because I'm able to attend the meeting in a punctual time, and I'm the first one who come, and I was like, oh, this time I'm not late anymore. And next is, I would like to share my opinion about this Lax activity. I think that this Lax activity is helping me a lot in increasing my confidence level in speaking in English and share my idea and opinion directly when I have the idea in my mind, and or after and or being asked, and because of the video is recorded, I have to speak in English. So with this I can speak, and with this I can increase my confidence level in speaking in English, and thanks to my group members. So that's all for me. Bye.
I'm Lena. Okay, what I have done so far. For the last week, I have combined the video and upload it into YouTube. And this week, I have no role because the other part, Mia will have do, such as Mia will color the storybook that she has made. For then KY have made the dialogue for the storyboard. He has made some poems uh, to the storybook. Mia have done it for with 5 panels. Then one panel will represent one poem. Then KY have done the poem. Then I think it is done. And I think Mia has done an excellent job for the storybook. Because it is nice. The draft is the storybook is very nice. I think maybe Mia for for the storyboard. I think Mia don't have can imagine how she will she will draw it, but I think it's nice. Okay. For uh, uh, this comic, we have choose nature as a theme, and because we want people aware about nature. I think nature is very important to us. Uh, the, the nature gives oxygen to us. Mm, nature uh, it also calm our eyes because with the green color very calm us. If we stressful, then if we see the tree, I think this will calm all of people or women in this world. Mm, then I think nature gives a lot of benefit to us. I think most of people should aware how important nature to us. I don't know how uh, to express it, but it's very important. If without nature, we cannot survive in this world because tree will give us oxygen. We live in this world. We really need oxygen. If we loss of oxygen, I think all people in this world will be dead. Um, then I think, yeah, I think I'm not very confident in speaking yet. I know maybe Shikin, Farah have improved their English language, but for me, I think it needs time because I don't know. I'm, I'm I think I'm not confident to talk in English because maybe my grammar is not good, my vocabulary is not uh, very what English, so maybe that's make my confidence level is down. I think I need to learn more in English. I need to improve more in English. Maybe through this this course, maybe I can improve my English because in this assignment we use most of English because in another subject I don't think